Well, now we can continue, of course, with another story. Oh boy, where do I start? Oh, we read the plans. I don't have to worry. Okay. The following is from Apocrypha, the hidden writings of the tribal couple. It is a scholarly retelling of a tradition transmitted through the Ashlanders concerning the battle at Red Mountain. Subsequent events. The Ashlanders associate this tale with the telling of Al Alano Sol Field Canyon of Navarre, who came to live among the Ashlanders after the death of Navarre and during the ascension of the tribunal. There are many variant treatments of this story, but the primary elements are consistent throughout the tradition. The murder of Navarre, the tragic fate of Dagapul, and the profane source of the tribunal's divine power are denied by temple doctrine as Ashlander superstition, not widely known among civilized Dhamma. Resden, present-day Morrowind was contested ground between two very different types of mare. The Chimere, who worshipped the Daedra, the Dwemer, who worshipped the profound and secret power. These two people warred with each other constantly until their land was invaded by a young, vibrant, violent alien culture, the Nords. Wait, what? Two heroes, one from Chimere and one from the Dwemer, in Dorio Navar and Durmak Dwarf Elf, Dwarf Orc. Dwarf Orc? Is a door. What? Made peace between their people, together oust the alien invaders. Then these two heroes worked long and hard to maintain the peace thereafter. Though their counselors, they could not last, or worse, that it shouldn't. Navarre's queen and his general, Alexios Vivek, told him to all for his own. But Navarre did not listen, and he remembered his friendship with Dumac. There would only be peace. Until Dagoff Or arrived. House Dagoff had discovered the source of the profane and secret power of the Dwemer, the legendary Heart of Lorcan, which Dumac's people had used to make themselves immortal and beyond the measures of the gods. In fact, one of their high priests, Pangaranis, was building a new god so that the Dwemer could claim rising for their own. The tribunal urged Navarre again to make war on the dwarves. Navarre was troubled. He went to Dumac, his friend of old, and asked what if Dagapur said was true, but Shariat and the high priest of the Dwemer had kept their new god secret from their king. Dumac said the Dwemer were innocent of any wrongdoing. Navarre was troubled again and made pilgrims to Halamanian, sacred temple of Azura, who could find all that Dagoff's said was indeed true, and that the new god of the Dwemer should be destroyed for the safety of not only Ryzen, but for the whole world. When Numar went back and told his tribunal what the goddess had said, his queen and generals felt themselves proved right. Again counseled him forward. There were reasons that the Dwemer and Tremor had hated each other forever. Finally, Navarre, angered that his friend Dumac would lie to him, went back to Varenvel. This time, the Ritter was arrayed in arms and armor and had his hosts around him, and took harshly to Dumac Dwarf Elf, king of the Red Mountain. You must give up your worship of the heart of Loken, and I shall forget our friendship and deeds that were accomplished in its name. Dumac, who still knew nothing of courage, knew God, but proud and protective of his people, said, "We shall not relinquish that which has been in our ways for years beyond reckoning. Just as the Chimer will not relinquish their tithes to the lords and ladies of Oblivion that come to my door in this way, arrayed in arms and armor, which your host around you tells me you've already forgotten our friendship. Stand down, my sweet Navarre. I swear by 15 and 1 golden stone. Or I swear by the 15 and 1 golden tunes, I shall kill you and all your people." So the Chimer and Zorbo went to war. Of course they did. The Dwemer were well defended by their fortress at Red Mountain, but the bravery and cleverness of Navarre's queen and generals drew most of Dumac's armies out into the field and kept them there, so that Navarre and Dagoth Or could make their way into the Heart Chamber by secret means. There Navarre met the Dwarf King, and they both fell from grievous wounds. Dagoth slew Crameric and took the tools of Dwemer used to tap the power of the heart. He went to his dying Lord Navarre and asked him what to do with these tools, and Navarre summoned Azura again, and she showed them how to use the tools to separate the power of the heart from the Dwemer people. And on the fields, the tribunal and their armies watched as the Dwemers turned into dust all around them as their stolen immortality was taken away. So that's what happened. Back in Red Mountain, Navarre told Dagoth to protect the tools in the Heart Chamber until he returned. So, but shouldn't we destroy these tools at once, so they may never be used for evil again? But Era was confused by his wounds and his sorrow, for he still loved Dumac and the Dwemer people, so went to the fields outside of Reva to confer with his queen and his generals, who had foreseen that this war would come, and whose counsel he would not ignore again. I'll ask the tribunal what we should do with them. They have had the wisdom, for they have had wisdom in the past that I had not. I hear loyal. Then Navarre returned, told his queen and generals all that transpired over Red Mountain, and how the Dwemer had used special tools to turn their people into immortals, and of the wondrous power of the heart of Loken. The tribunal decided that the Chimer shall learn how to use his power so that Navarre might claim resident in the world for their people. Navarre did not expect or want this, so he asked his queen and generals to help him summon Azura yet again for her guidance. But the tribunal had become as greedy as upon hearing of the power of the heart, and they conveyed it. They made rituals as if to summon Azura, as Nora wanted, but used poisoned candles and robes, and Vivek used poison incantation. Navira was murdered. Then Azura came forth anyway and cursed the tribunal for their foul deed. He told them that she would use her powers over dusk and dawn to make sure Navarre would come back and make things right again. But the tribunal laughed at her and said that soon they would be gods themselves, and that her people would forget their old ways of worship. And Azura knew the true, and that it would take a long time before her powers might bring Navarre back. What you have done here today is full beyond measure, and you will grow to regret it. For the lives of gods are not what mortals stake, and matters that weigh on the years to mortals weigh on gods forever. And so that they might know forever their wicked deeds, Azura changed the Chimer into Dunmar, and their skins turned ashen and their eyes into fire. Let this mark remind you of your true selves, who, like ghouls, fed on the nobility, heroism, and trusted their king. And then the tribunal went into Red Mountain and met with Daggerfall. Daggerfall saw what had been done, for his skin had changed as well, and he tried to avenge the death of Navarre, but to no avail. He was driven off, thought dead. The tribunal found the tools he had been guarding, and through study of Kurgax, it's turned themselves into gods. Thousands of years after this, Pacifist Tribunal are still the gods of Morrowind, and the old ways of worship are remembered only by a few. And the murder of Navarre is known to fewer, but his queen and general still fear his return, for the words of Azura linger long, and they see the mark of her curse on their people every day. So in other words, now thinking about it, it's like, are we on the right side? Should we? I mean, it would be wrong to. I can understand why Daggerfall is angry now. It makes more sense. That's the key. Like that. Yeah, Navarre of Red Mountain, or like the battle. Did we just read the battle? No. What's the Navarre of Red Mountain? At Red Mountain, that's it. Yeah. So that's the one we just read. So in other words, they kind of screwed Navarre over, the tribunal, and his own queen and generals and such. I guess the real thing we should have been doing, because we were at Azura's shrine. We talked to her. That's how we got Azura's star, because they did a quest. But we should have the ability to actually ask her the truth personally, because if she was there, she would know what happened. Because if she's the one that cursed him, that means everything is true. That means that everything in that note was true. Oh, so confusing. Okay. Anyway. What quest? Hey, what are you up to? What was that? Someone just teleported in the onto Barrow. Where did he come from? Now would be a fantastic time to save. Oh. Uh-oh. The trivia.
How fare thee, friend?
Who the frick? Greetings, mortal child. I am Trivia Primarian. I hail from beyond the Ubris, and the realm you call Oblivion. Hark, that I crossed the great divide to speak with your people. No less. What do you want? Simple, my dear. Simple. I want to play a game, a trivia game. Win, and I leave. Having gathered the soul's thoughts and underlying emotional transmutation of the player of the game. Lose? You and all these black crabs and everyone on there would die. Those are some heavy stakes. Grave indeed. Your words are enchanting. I feel blessed to hear them, but time is short. And the hours of Monday must begin. Let's start. Question 1. Let us speak of him. Walking God of the dumber faith. Is he gold on the left and dark on the right, or dark on the left? Dark on the left and Hold on the. I have no clue because I've never even really. I've never really seen Vivek. What is your role? He is. Alright. He is dark on the left and gold on the right. Incorrect. Well, okay. They weren't kidding when they said you might want to save. Try this again. What even? It would be gold on the left, dark on the right. My fault. Question 2. Turn your thoughts towards the past. What color was the checkerboard floor in Castle Daggerfall? What? Oh! Red. Red and white. Question 3. What was the name of the Remora that resides in... I have no idea. What idea? This looks like trivia that only people who've played all the games inside and out would know. The Dangerous Shrine that is not physically connected to any location. Oh. That's his name. In which city is there no orcs? Oh man, come on, game. Not Balmora. I've seen orcs in Balmora. Set of 4? Incorrect. Goodbye. Now everyone is dead. Again. I hate this. This is terrible. Like, you would have to have the network. You would have to be online or really know this stuff. Gold on the left, red, white. Dragon Horn City. Balmora? No. Nope, it wasn't Balmora. Not Balmora, it's not that. Oh, it's not that one either. This is...
To what do I owe this pleasure?
I don't know. Red and white. It's gonna muck. Is Yokuda in the past or in the future? I want to say in the past, because in which lessons of does Vedic and a coded message say foul murder? A reference to his murdering. Shoot. Um, 36. Because if you go down the list, like the 36 book, like the first letter of each packer refers to hidden message file murder. According to this, how many eyes does King Karstang? Who is King Karstang? Third, number. Only 3 children and a half lived and blamed for. It's 5. Yeah, 5. 4. Correct. What is the color of the house in which the Nord uncles share? Uncle. That's in Blood Moon. This is stuff I wouldn't know until I got there. Likes to give candy. All the boys. That yellow. Green. Which skills have 2 master trainers instead of 1? Eek. The 2 masters. It is Sneak. On what day did you arrive in Fair Fall? I want to say the first of the last. Oh. I can answer that question very easily, though. Going all the way back to the beginning of your journal. Yeah, last day. Oh, it's last day one of the last day. That, that. In the past, 36, 4. Ah, that's what I should look for. I'm waiting. I'll get this, don't worry. Ugh. So, uh, last seed. I really don't know. I can't find this answer. I don't know. I'm gonna just brute force it. I just can't find this information. It's the day you arrived. That's all I know. I mean, it's the day you arrived, right? Like I said, this should not be part of a mod. This requires you to pretty much have played the game and stuff. On what day did you arrive in Varenfall? The 16th of last seed. So I depart. I found it. Wow. You had to do some real digging in there. Oh, okay. 16th last seed. Okay. That's what the number is. Bird. Correct, and I depart. Farewell, Solomon, until we begin. Trivia Master leaves in a cloud of static, stepping in an adjacent motion for his third venture away from Mundus. You have saved the world. In this moment, you feel something grace your palm. A helmet. Unbound trivia has been added. Bound. 42. Oh god, it's stronger. What the? 45. Fortify intelligence, lightning shield, detect animal, detect enchantment. Oh, that's kind of broken. Yes, please. Just give me more stats to do things with, I guess. But yeah, that was. So see, I looked at this. So apparently, I did. Going back to the first page, actually told me what day it was. I could have had it so much sooner. Yeah, 16 last seed. I was reading day 1. I didn't even bother to think about this number. So I kind of screwed myself with that one. Now I have a nice helm. Great house. You saved us all, my hero. Hello, hero. For this straight thing, I will give you the most precious gift of all. A hug for me. Embrace you. Received a deep and loving hug from the talking mudcrab. Wait, I think I gave me... Okay, so now I got a hug from him. Really, really overpowered now. Hey, so stuff is running pretty well. Pretty well. Fine, I say. Pretty dang well. But well, I hate to rain on paradise, but the hot tub isn't hot enough. The mud crab guards are threatening to drop their fecal excrement into it if we don't fix it. So I need you to go to Nash, or is it Nashra? I don't remember which, but one of the two, and find a thrumming cure. Both of those ruins are northeast of Molag Mar. My computer. Best of luck. Okay. I will be able to. I mean, that would have been a lot easier if I knew the lore of most of the stuff he was saying. Like I said, the house I had to look up. A lot of those questions I had to look up. So, like I said, I messed up the part where on that last question. If I would have looked at the journal better for that date, I would have had that a lot sooner. And I'm sorry. That makes me look like an idiot. I will take the L on that. Oh no! Oh, they're right next to you. I can act up. Plumbing. That is not a thing. That's in the okay. So this is some. This is an item that's actually exists. Yeah. Oh, you want to? Oh, I know what he wants now. It's a drama coherer. Okay. I think I sold one to someone at one point. Oh, I don't think I can get this now. Yeah, I don't think I can get this because. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. Find this. All right, I'm gonna go back to the house. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my call it the tower. I've been to. Okay, I've been to that one. What is one? Is this Nash? Okay, I've been there. So we'll go to Nazadome then, so that we can actually. Oh no, is that the helmet? I don't want that if it's that constant. That gets annoying. Ladder. Oh, that sucks because this is a good item. Detect the animals, detect the hands, can't detect key, and then fortify intelligence more. That lightning shield helps too. Let's just see what happens for now. I'll probably endure and deal with it because it's actually really good. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. How do I turn particle effects off on a weapon? Unless that's saying it's detecting something. Close. I had a good. It's so good though. The armor is so good. Stats on it is just so good, but it's just that's annoying. Seeing that constantly. But I want to. I'll endure because good armor. Until I find like a heavy armor that's like really good. There's vomit inside of this. But yeah. Yeah, I have another item that's like. What is it? And $1 billion bucks. Okay, we've already read 2 things. I'm actually gonna separate this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna separate the books stuff that I've read already. The battle. The Bar of Red Mountain I've read. Take Up Old's Plan I've read. Okay, this is gonna be enjoyable. The first 11, 12. Look, just shove them all in there. Whatever. I can't believe he gave me all 36 of them. Now the thing about them is you can read them all and get like skills from them, but the problem is that's a lot of opening a book. Shove them in there right now. I had already picked out what books I wanted to read. It's just I didn't expect to suddenly get all the books in the universe. Because I started reading a bunch of places. That all read out. Wow. Oh boy, I can't believe how many books there are in the universe. But I want all the lore. I'll come back up here later. Over here. Ah, yes. It'll be almost time for another reading by the time I'm done. What are we gonna read this time? Probably the battle at Red Mountain. Let me get that out of the way. Because at least we'll have the lore. Story lore stuff. Understood to a certain degree. Huh. Yeah, I forgot. I have the spell resort. Wow, I have a lot of stuff already. I don't need to hold on to any of this. I can go sell it. Yeah. Let's read arts. Yeah, let's go and sell stuff. I don't know what to call them. Sparkles, I guess. Here we go. How do you turn off the glow enchants up there? That wasn't it. There's an exploit? Oh yeah. I forgot that the original Xbox version had cheats where could you could put a button combination in and all of a sudden it'd be like, oh, you could have like infinite health and stuff. Of course that's super cheating, but still. But that is quite interesting though to know that exists. Um am I over here? What the heck are you doing? Anyway, that was a thing. I really don't. I kind of wish I knew a way to get rid of. I really wish I knew a way to get. Yeah, how do? Ah, that's the word I could use. Articles. Art. Look for a mod called No Glow. I love when someone asks a question and found it. I found the mod. Found a mod that does it.